start your Rebar creation by selecting Create Section and clicking on the Beam Section button. In the Revit working space, you select the beam to be detailed. Now, when you select, you wait for the beam detail board to open. When it opens, it gives you the option to input the parameters required for the Rebar modeling. So you put in your quantities for the longitudinal bar, and in the stirrup segment, it provides you the opportunity to enter the quantity and the spacing, and it's based on the units of Revit. That is the display unit. So after doing all this, you click on the Create Rebar to generate the reinforcement for the first span. Now, for the second span, you do same, and then you hit on the Create Rebar. Now, for the last one, we are making just a one-segmented stirrup. So it's just the quantity and the spacing, and it will no additional extra commas will be added for any other segment. So after that, you create Rebar, and your Rebar will be created. And as you can see, it's just a one-segment stirrup. Let's hit on the close to close the beam detail board and go into some other aspects of Barbox. Now in the view, as you can see, the laps have been defined with cranks and is visible. All elements have been dimensioned and tagged. And then we go into the plan view to use the populate button to now replicate the process into other beams. So we click on the populate, we select the source element. It can be the rebar or the hosts. And once it gives us an indication that there is no element of the same type, and therefore we are able to select. Now we can see that after selection, we are generating the same set of rebar into the new destination element. Now we are done. We jump into a 3D view, and in a 3D view, the generated rebars are not visible because we've made it so such that you only make them visible as and when you want. So you click on the rebar display, this show rebar dialog happens, and you select the category and then use the buttons there as you want it, and then you click on the show rebar, and now your rebars are visible. This is just to control the opening time of your view. So for all rebar that are generated, they are only visible in the elevation view that is that generated that specific rebar, and all other views will be hidden. Now, as you can see, we are making changes to our rebar properties. We are changing the diameters, and as it can be seen, the changes occur throughout the entire model. So this is rebar beam detail type B4. So all the B4s in the model will be changed. So if the change happens in the external stirrup, all the external stirrup diameters will be changed. If the hook changes, all the hook types will be changed. And spacing to save. Everything else will be changed in the entire model. And the good thing is, when these changes happen, when when you populate that same set, it goes with the new set types. That is, all the properties that have been changed will now be replicated in the other selected destination elements. Now, in the instances where you have to make some modification and addition of reinforcement, when you click on the create rebar, and the create rebar only works for elevation view. So when you click on that, it gives you the access to the beam reinforcement dialog, and depending on the segment that you want to add, whether the support or the main segment, you click on the button. In this case, we are doing a support addition. So you select the support number. So on this from left to right, numbered 1, 2, 3, 4. So you select the number, you set the layer, whether it's a top or bottom support, and then you add the extra layer, the number that you want to add. You set the diameters and the quantities. Then after that, you click on the create rebar, and our extra rebar addition has been defined with the tags. And so we do a similar one for the button. For the button supports rebar, and we set the rebar layer. We set the additional rebars, the quantities, and the diameters. Then we click on the create rebar, and our bottom supports rebars have been added. Now we close. We just have to move into a 3D view to inspect our addition if indeed all the detail type B4 has been populated. And in our 3D view, as we can see, it has been populated into the other element. So you see that our rebars, the additional supports rebars, is also found in the other detail type B4. So we have two number B4s, and they've all been properly